George, 4-0 win today, very impressive win for the team. Did it feel that way out on the field?
Yeah, definitely. I think if you saw the game the other night, we had numerous chances. Obviously ended up drawing the game 0-0. But it could have been 3 or 4, and I think today everything went right for us, and yeah, delighted.
Seemed like one of those games where genuinely it could have been 5-6 or even more when you look back at the chances that weren't taken.
Yeah, we understand that Swansea are a very progressive team. Fair play to them. They have an identity. They try and play through the thirds and take risks. And today we were able to nullify them. Hecky's very meticulous with his preparation for games. The analysis team and his staff had it spot on today, and we were able to nick it in dangerous positions and make them pay.
Was that the key today, getting right on top of Swansea early on, stopping at what they wanted to do and sort of imposing yourself on the game?
Yeah, I don't know if you can remember the previous game we played in, but it was very frustrating. Obviously played a different formation, but we understood today that they would have a lot of the ball, and like I said, they're very progressive and very ambitious with the ball, and also very open at the same time. You can't kind of do both things. You saw Hull the other night come up and make it difficult for us, but we knew there'd be a bit more space today, and delighted to take our chances, and feels good.
It's been over 2 years since your last goal, George, which seems remarkable now, back to the Premier League days. Not a bad one to reaffirm yourself in front of goal today.
Yeah, I actually did a bit of press with the guys about the best goal I've scored for Sheffield United, I think for the programme on Wednesday, and I said the Norwich goal, but honestly I think that's the best goal I've ever scored. Training, games, delighted. I just said to David McGoldrick in there, I said I don't understand how you goal scorers have the composure when the ball goes in the net, because I just go crazy. I don't know where I am, don't know what I'm doing, and yeah, it feels great, but also feels even better to contribute to putting us, was it 2 goals in front at the time, and putting a little gap there, and obviously going on and getting a few more.
So what was the thought process then when that ball was coming in from the left-hand side? Was it always, right, I'm going to hit this?
Yeah, it felt beautiful for me. I think it was Reece Norton-Davis, played great today. Fair play to him. He put a good ball in. Maybe not a typical ball that the back five for Swansea would have been expecting. It was behind the defence, in front of the defence, and I was coming onto it. Hecky's been talking to me about getting in those positions more often, and I think I'd say to anyone, you kind of always get the best outcomes when you don't think too much. And at that time, I was unable to think. It came to me so fast, and just instincts and hit it, and delighted.
Incredible celebration as well, screaming and sprinting into the technical area. What was going through your mind at that moment?
Again, like I scored a goal against Norwich, and it was the exact same. Everything kind of was a bit of a blur, and like I said, Billy Sharp and all those guys, when they have composure to do celebrations and things like that, I have the utmost respect for them, because even if I planned a celebration for today, it was right out the window, because as soon as that goal went in, it was just it was just crazy.
You got one today, Billy got one today, but a couple for Morgan Gibbs-White. Just how good was he this afternoon?
Oh, brilliant! We all know the talent he is. Obviously, it's taken him a little bit of time to get back, like he has all of us. All of us have had time out of the team, and you come back in. I for one was disappointed with my performance the other night. 3 games in 6 days after being out for so long, it's going to take its toll on the lads who haven't played so much football. But you can see now he's getting in his stride, and he's one of the best players in the league. And I think I mentioned he's up there with the most talented players in this squad. And you saw his quality shine through. And I thought him, Sander Berge, John Fleck. I think that midfield, Ollie Norwood, of course, were brilliant today.
How important was it to get the victory today after 2 goalless draws?
Yeah, I mean, I saw kind of a difference of opinion regarding the point at Huddersfield. I thought it was a decent point. You've seen they've gone to Fulham today, and I think they've got 3 points. So it's going to be a tough place to go, tough conditions. So I think that was a good point. Obviously, the other day was frustrating, but like I said to you earlier, we had enough chances to win that game. And like you've seen today, we created a similar amount of chances, and we're able to take them.
8 unbeaten now, 6 clean sheets in 7, up into the top 6. There's real momentum with this side at the moment, isn't there?
There is, and it feels good. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, with all the games being cancelled and things, we were always playing catch up to try and get in those playoff spots. We're there now, and it's up to us to carry on that momentum and stay there, and push as far as we can in the league. But we're not getting carried away. Things can change quickly in this division, as you've seen before. A lot of games coming up. We need to keep our feet firmly on the ground, and if we do that, I'm sure the quality will shine through.
Just finally, you came off with a bit of a knock. How the legs? How are the feet? What the issue was?
Again, obviously played a lot of games, having not played for the longest part of my career, really. I think it was the guys will probably correct me, but November time was the last start I made. So obviously I knew it was going to be difficult, but that's why I try and condition myself the best possible way. I don't think it's a bad one. Obviously you have to speak with the medical team, but I've had similar issues before with this area of my leg, and it doesn't quite feel the same as that. So I'm hoping that it's not too bad, and I'll be out there Wednesday.